Welcome back, everyone, to Milk and Honeys. We're your hosts. I'm Kayla Becker.
And I'm Vanessa Curry.
This is our second week back in the studio for 2026. And we brought on a guest who agreed to be here before he knew the rules of Sip or Spill, which we'll be playing a little bit later.
Yep.
You've seen him around us many times. You're at the Raise the Bar event. You saw him perform, and he's hitting up all the hottest comedy clubs in LA. Please welcome our good friend, Martin Morrow.
Yes.
Hey, guys. I'll wave at the people out there, too.
You know, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, how's it going?
But it's dying. Well, it's funny. The first time I ever came into this building was to be on a podcast I was a guest on with you guys.
Yeah.
Right there, right?
Before the bell. Yeah. Now
Before
it's all
the
full
bell.
circle.
I know.
Yeah. I've meant to bring you flowers again, but
We're not bringing that negativity into
since
2026.
you left them last
This
year.
is my studio space. We're not talking about that.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm lost.
Okay. Well,
So you brought her flowers and she left them here
he
at the
brings
studio.
a lot of people flowers. A lot of other women that he has on his show, he brings them flowers.
Oh, so yeah. And then every time I would bring Kayla flowers,
he never brought me
Well,
flowers.
no, so there was a
the
recurring
time
thing.
that it mattered,
Yeah.
he didn't bring me flowers.
But then when I did bring her flowers, she left early, and there was like a really nice and expensive bouquet. But she left early, so I had to give them away.
And I spit in them.
Whoa.
Kidding. I didn't. You can get me more flowers.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
fine.
Don't be wrong.
For anyone meeting you for the first time, not that we have, how do you best describe your comedy?
Oh wow.
get right.
I think it's very like a little improv mixed with a little bit of like social and personal stories and stuff. So it's like a mixed bag of everything, really.
And you are really funny. And I don't like to admit that people are funny, but you are really good at what you do.
Oh, thank you.
We are both from Alabama. I'm from
Yeah.
Wadley. He's Birmingham. We were just there for the holidays. Just by the way, how was Christmas in Bama?
It was cool. It was a fun little time.
Yeah.
It's so small, huh?
The
Just the community.
What are we talking specifically? She heard things about how small it was.
Oh.
And I saw her videos and I'm like, it's just...
Jeez, this is going over.
Hey, what?
She saw my videos of how small it was. Birmingham is a little bigger than my town.
Yeah.
You're not from the same
No.
town.
We're
She's
2 hours
2
apart.
hours.
Oh, so
south of
you
it.
are actually in a city.
Yes.
She's in the wilderness
Yes.
Essentially.
at home.
Yeah,
okay,
pretty
so that
much.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It's very different.
That's why that went over my head. I don't know anything about Alabama.
Yeah.
we were talking about penis size.
Yeah. Birmingham is central and bigger. We have it's pretty medium size. It's a decent size.
Average.
It's an average size,
Yeah.
a little above average, I'd
Right,
say,
right.
comparatively to other places. But
And mine's like, micro.
yeah,
So
Yep.
micro town.
micro town.
Micro
You
and
had
macro.
you had a comedy show at your home, did you?
Yeah, sold out. We had Roywood Jr., we had Pinkbeard, we had Funny Mane, Terry Thomas, Draymond, like really good lineup. Justine Marino was there, if you know her.
Was that built around you coming home? Was it like a homecoming for you?
It was like homecoming for all of us.
Okay.
Like, so yeah, it was
Nice.
called Holiday Hangover.
Should have
And
come.
yeah,
So
I know.
cute.
I
Is that
didn't.
what you texted me on my last night home? Was that what you were inviting me to that?
Yeah, because that was that Friday night.
Yeah.
You left Sunday.
I left Saturday morning.
Okay, I left
Yeah.
Saturday morning also, but
Okay.
I still made it.
Sorry, really.
And on that
she's feeling
note,
really left out of
we
this.
are going to just end this episode.
Well, we're gonna talk about Alabama for. Yeah, what's the most Alabama thing that you think hasn't left your system yet? You lived in LA for how long now?
8 years.
Okay, so what's still Alabama about you?
Ooh, I think the way I say Alabama is very Alabama, and then I still eat grits. Like,
Love grits.
Oh my God.
With a Waffle House on the way out, I was like, I had to get my grits.
I'm so. Have you been to Waffle House, Vanessa?
I have.
Which city?
I think I was in. Is there one in Atlanta?
Oh
There-
yeah, that's
oh.
where I was
Okay.
at.
Okay,
Right
yes.
near the airport. There's a few.
I've
Newman.
been to that one. It was actually like after a night out. 'Cause
Oh,
That's tight,
hangover at the.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really good.
Yeah,
it was
no,
really
there's
good.
something wrong with you if you like eat Waffle House sober.
Right.
Well, I mean,
I agree.
I
Except
know.
she does.
Well, I thought
Oh.
about. I think we should open a Waffle House in West Hollywood
I agree.
that stays open like until 3 a.m.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say 24 hours. but-
24 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I
That's
agree
the
with that.
idea.
You
New
make
business
do
plan
it.
2026.
Milk and Honeys
and Barton.
events, Milk and Honeys podcast, and Milk and Honeys Waffle House
Yes.
coming to a spot near you.
You set up a podcast studio in the back room.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that right there would be a dream.
Literally.
God.
interview the employees right after they get into a fight.
Oh my God, it'd be like World Star all over again, but just at the Waffle House.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah, threw a
great.
chair at that bitch.
Oh, she's holding her babies. Got a baby on her hip while she's flipping some. Oh God. Well,
Oh.
obviously comedy has been your main source of life since you've been here, right?
Yeah. Mostly like stand up and commercials. And it's funny because I applied to be, I was like, man, I kind of want to do something else for a little bit. And I applied to be an assistant like the last week of 2025 and for this influencer. And then like within the first meeting, I was like, oh, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
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 We were
Yeah.
talking about that
Mhm.
last episode. It's like, I think all of us right now have kind of been looking for these survival jobs because the industry is just trash for any part of it.
Mm.
But then when you like sit down and think about it, like, oh no way. Like I can't sit at a desk or work for somebody else or be somebody's little bitch. Like, no, you're gonna figure a way to make it by yourself and do what you love to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Because like
Sell your feet for goodness sake.
Oh.
Yes. You got
Yes.
to.
I wish I could sound like that.
She probably could. Look at your wiki feed numbers.
Have you
Do
looked
they do
those
that
up
for
yet?
boys?
You should go look it up.
I don't think I've ever shown feet on Maine. So
You might not know that,
that's true. Yeah, I don't think about it. That's nothing I have to think about.
When did you realize that, this could be a career for you and not just being funny at parties?
It was 2010. My dad had passed away. And
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, there was like a night where I still was like performing and kind of had a moment like, oh, I'm good at this. Like
Mhm.
this is something I enjoy doing, and I just couldn't stop. And yeah, it just kind of kept carrying over. And I've had like moments where I'm like, can I do this? Do I want to do this? Like I've quit for a few months and stuff like that, but like I can't give it up if I wanted to now.
Well, you love it. It's your passion
Yeah.
and you're good at it.
Oh, thank
Also,
you.
we just realized that we're with the same agency, commercial agency. We're both with Vision.
Yeah.
So
And he's popping up in commercials left and right. I turn on the
Yes.
TV. I'm like, this fucker again. I'm
Yes.
kidding. No, but congrats. It's incredible.
it's so I love seeing people on TV that I know. I'm like, hey, good for them.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it
Mhm.
going? What's your how long have you been with Vision?
7 years, honestly.
Okay, so like right when you got here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. And Pam has been there for over 10 years too. So she's been our agent for so long. It's amazing. They're family over there at Vision. So
Oh yeah.
go Vision.
She's really
Yeah.
getting some work. Because
Yeah.
how many commercials have you? I mean, you've booked quite a few in the last few years, haven't you?
Yeah. Gosh, I don't even know if I can count.
Oh.
Well, not in a rude
Wow, I
way.
love that confidence. We need that.
I know.
We need that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah. I know like this past year I think it was 3 or 4, and then but
Amazing.
it's usually like low end maybe 2 or 3, and then high end like I think 7 one year, something like that. So, but I try to. When I do it, I try to like kind of let it go, so it's
Yeah.
not like stuck with me of like now I have to kind of chase that high again. So I try to always just like say, hey, I did something good, and now let me figure out the next kind of move.
Yeah.
Commercials pay well though too, don't they? I feel like I've been told that.
Some
do,
some
yeah.
do.
They could pay your rent for an entire year. if it's
Yeah,
the right
I
one.
mean,
that's what you.
I-
You did Buick, right?
yeah, I did Buick and it ran for 3 years and it definitely changed my life and in so many ways. But again, after I booked that, it was such a fun, big commercial. It was all over March Madness. It was all over ESPN. So
Mhm.
like I knew that most people saw it and it was like so much fun and all these things. And then I haven't booked like a
Mm.
big one like that since. And
Yeah.
that was in 2021.
Yeah.
So yeah, those thoughts do run where it's like I can't focus on trying to like just up that one.
Yeah.
It will happen again, I'm sure, but
Mhm.
it's just that is like a thing that we always have to remember.
Yeah, no, because there's one year, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago, where I booked like two or three Super Bowl commercials, and then the next year I got none.
None.
Jeez,
And then, but
though.
everyone kept being like, "So we're gonna see you at the Super Bowl this year?" And I'm like, "No."
Don't you hate that? There
Yeah.
needs to be something about family members and friends not asking that shit.
I
know you
had
dealt with
that
it, yeah.
at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
My she's not my aunt, but she's part of the family, and she was like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you on TV. Like, what's going on? Like, where and I'm like, fuck off."
Yeah. You should have said, "I haven't seen you on TV."
I know,
Right,
never. I
right,
never
ever.
will, bitch.
I should
Sorry,
have.
that was
See?
calling your aunt a bitch. I didn't mean that. But it's just all like pent up inside my head. So.
But it is it's a but we love it, and I don't want to ever stop doing it. I mean, I see people who kind of go through these waves, and that's just kind of what we have to ride, and we have to ride that wave and keep pushing and keep doing our auditions. And do you like self-tape auditions, or would you rather be in the room?
It's a mixed bag. I think I like that I have the ability to like redo them with self tapes, but like there was one I got for this for a airline company where they're like, all right, so we really need you to cry. So like put on a song that makes you cry, and then like put on like a movie scene that makes you cry, but like you have to cry for real. Like we don't want fake tears. And I don't know why, but it just made me so mad that I had to like fake this thing, and I'm just like, yeah. So
Can you do it? Did you do it?
I did as best as I could.
Cry right now. Cry. I want to see it. Cry.
I love Mark in there. He's like, bring it.
Yeah.
You got this.
Usually I'm pretty good about it. It depends on the situation. But usually I can do it. Yeah.
Same.
Well, we roped you into a really cool event we did last year. We talked about it a lot last episode. We threw our big Milk and Honey's charity event, Raise the Bar at the Sofitel Hotel, and you did comedy for it. Thank you again for doing that. You absolutely killed it.
Killed it.
Yeah, it was so much
but
fun.
I'm curious, when you step into environments like that, which isn't a normal like comedy club environment, what's different about it, like as a comedian, knowing, because I gave you like a list of rules, maybe, which by the way, I think one of your first jokes was like about doing blow in the bathroom or something.
Well, no, it was about them doing blow in the bathroom.
And I immediately looked at Zayed, who was our recipient. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna be so pissed. And he was cracking up more than anybody else. I'm like, okay, we're good. We could have even gotten a little worse.
Because you never know.
You never know. People get offended and all the red tape. But that was a good like indication of the audience that we had there. They could appreciate good comedy.
Yeah.
But what is it like? What is like the preparation? How it could be different for you walking into something like that?
So it's funny because like I kind of came in with an idea of like, okay, so air a little bit cleaner, like, and I'm not like a dirty, filthy comic anyways, but I was kind of trying to err on the side of a little bit clean, and then once I got there, I was like, okay, this seems like a different audience, so I can maybe, toe the line a little bit or play around with this a little bit. So I mixed it up then. And then, when I was in the bathroom, I saw like 9 people coming out of the stall. I was like, I have to address that.
We are in West Hollywood.
We probably know exactly who you're talking about.
Yes.
So that's actually an impressive thing you just said, that you can kind of go with the flow, which for me, I've attempted stand up a couple times and I'm like, I have to say exactly what's on my cards or I'm going to get all messed up. And you've been doing it long enough where you're able to kind of bop and weave throughout your material. So what are you listening to in a crowd differently with like a charity event versus a club where to maybe kind of shift?
So in that environment, because I could tell like, okay, this back half of people, they just want to talk right now or drink or whatever. This front half, they're locked in. So looking at that demographic and looking at what things that they're being receptive to, I'll usually adjust towards that. So I'm like, okay, they don't like race stuff, so maybe I'll play into more of like the environment, or play into politics, or talk about like, working with kids or whatever, and just kind of going that route more so.
That's like a high level of intelligence.
That is like, I was going to say that is, it has to be that calculated.
Yeah.
Which people probably don't even, they think,
they
think that you just get up there and do your thing and that's that. Like you don't have to switch it up or anything like that. But you did such a great job. What's the best, obviously laughter, obviously you want to get the laughs in the audience, but what's like the best thing when you get off stage that someone can say to you?
Ooh,
or not say, I don't know.
No,
or not say.
I think the best thing is when someone says like, I really needed that. Like I had a rough week. There was one time a guy told me his dad had just died, and I used to talk a lot about my dad passing and stuff on stage, and so he said how much that like helped him just to like laugh for a little bit. So
I love that.
It's funny. I noticed that when I watch a lot of comedy specials. I don't know which one I just watched someone's, but one thing Matt Rife is good at, we're talking about him a little bit in his crowd work ability, but he does hone in on, you see people like in wheelchairs or disabilities or sick, and he has this way of like making jokes, including them instead of isolating them to make them feel like, oh, like I'm too broken to make a joke about them. I think that is so special, and I feel like it's a power you have to have as a comedian. Otherwise, I feel like you kind of seem like a fraud a little bit.
Right. Or just an asshole.
More of an asshole.
I was like, probably just an asshole.
I want to make fun of everybody here except for the wheelchair kid.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
And if they're going to a comedy club, they know what's up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What are you most excited about creatively this year?
Ooh, I'm writing more. Like
Yes.
me and Kayla have talked about it a little bit, but like I love screenwriting, and my issue is I always will start a script and then be like, all right, I don't know what else to do with this, and then
Right.
just like stop in the middle. But now I'm like, I don't like to make resolutions, but I'm like I'm committed to locking in and finishing the things that I start this year.
I love that. We should do a short film,
We can all do a short film
I
like
together.
a
so.
short something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't
A
know.
short something.
A short
We're back to
something.
the short thing.
Short
and
micro,
small.
a little micro.
We'll do a Watley.
Watley. We'll have to
size.
all go to Watley
Please
to do some
please. I would
research.
love
One night in
that.
Watley.
One night. Ooh, that's something.
So, okay, so you do obviously you act, you do stand up, now you're writing a lot more. How do you train those parts of your brain to kind of all come together?
That's so I have a dog,
Hmm.
and which is also that's a weird way to segue
I,
into
I
this
yeah, I was
but
gonna say, I
Talk
can't
about
wait
that.
to see where this goes.
So when I take my dog for walks, that's when because I used to be the type of person I have to sit down and write and have to like look up stuff. It's like
Mhm.
that just didn't. I wasn't producing the best material that way. But now, if I'm walking my dog, I think ideas just kind of pop up, and I just make sure I have my phone on me and I write it down immediately. Because
I love
otherwise,
that.
and then the other thing I do, because sometimes I think they ideas come at night, like when you're
Mhm.
like going to
Mhm.
bed. And what I'll do is I'll fall asleep, and if I remember it, then I'll know it's good. But if I don't, then I'm like, okay, it probably was a trash idea, and I can let
Right.
it go.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
love that. Okay.
We
I'm
know
gonna try
every
that.
year is all about, kind of adjusting our lives and what they were and what we want to see for them, this coming year. So what do you want more of this year? And what are you also maybe actively avoiding this year besides
Ooh.
exes?
I don't even know if I'm avoiding my exes. I think actively, I'm trying to do better about saying no.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to be a very big people pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, I've been and advocating for myself because that's another
Mm.
thing where I'm like always, allowing people. I don't want to say take advantage of me, but I'm always kind of like the go getter. Martin will do it. I'm resilient to my friend group and even like strangers in some regard. But that's one thing I've been like, yeah, I need to like,
Your voice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries and voice.
And that probably answers my next question about something that you used to chase, which you don't want to anymore, and that's probably people's approval, right?
Yeah, and honestly, like it kind of ties back into that assistant job because like this is a person who has like millions of followers
Mhm.
online, and I was like, yeah, if you work with me, you're gonna gain following, and I was like, oh, let's talk about price, and it was like $300 a week.
What?
And then, yeah, and then the first day,
Wait, I'm sorry, but were you
I
like
would've
running
laughed
their
in their face
socials?
like that.
so I would have been.
Who is it? Tell us right now.
I'll tell you off there.
Okay.
I would have been
Off
like
the record.
helping with like emails, and then helping like create content. And then this person was also like, yeah, I'm getting into stand up, and I've done like,
Training.
yeah, basically like helping write jokes because they were like, I have to get good really fast. So they were like, hey, can you meet me for a logistics meeting tomorrow? And I'm like, I only have like a few hours, but sure.
Yeah.
And they asked me to fix a litter box. They asked me to fix a trash can, to return some Amazon packages, and to try to get glass cut at Lowe's. Nothing. I was like, I brought my laptop, so this isn't. But I think me a year ago, I would have been like, all right, I guess I'll figure it out.
Oh,
But now I'm like,
wow.
yeah, I can't do
No,
this.
absolutely not. I
No.
mean, 3,000 a week. How much glass you need?
Yeah.
But
and
like
I know how to fix a litter box.
And let's write your jokes. But but that's
There was like one of those like
insulting.
rotating robotic litter
Oh,
boxes.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
that
has.
was it.
You have
I
one of
have
those,
one of
right?
those. They're
Oh.
amazing, but like do it
Regardless,
yourself,
that's
not for $300
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
You're not
No.
her, that's she can hire somebody else to do all the shit. Well,
That's
good for you.
Crazy.
Good for you.
Yeah, I love that. I need to stop saying I love that, but I do love
You
that.
No, that's-
I
yeah.
love that, and
It's okay.
I think
Listen,
those are
keep
two things
them.
I'm trying
People
to
try
avoid
like
in
crutch words
2026.
are bad. Like it keeps you up.
You're trying to avoid loving that?
No, just saying that
Oh.
after everything. Like, let's like broaden my horizon and my.
There's nothing you need to change.
Okay,
Vanessa.
great.
There's nothing
Okay,
to
great.
change.
Great, I
But
love that.
One thing that is changing is, and we're watching seeing every year, comedy is changing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? So what do you think audiences want from comedians right now that they didn't have 5 years, that they didn't 5 years ago? Which is it like more censorship, which is
Right.
bullshit?
And do
Yeah.
you think that social media has, helped stand up, or do you think that social media has kind of played a factor into the downfall?
Like confusing
of that.
comedy a little bit.
Ooh. I think that what people are going to start looking more for is like kind of a Josh Johnson method of comedy,
Okay. Yep.
where it's
Big fan.
someone who's able to structure like current events or things that just
Yep.
happen
Mhm.
into longer
Like
sets.
SNL type shit, where it's just like very, so people can just get it.
Yeah, as opposed
And
to
it's
like
instant.
yeah, because I think crowd work comedy. I don't want to say it's dying out, but I think it's kind of slowly on its way out
Mhm.
because a lot of comedians get frustrated when we're trying to do our jokes. Someone's like, talk about this thing." You're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do
Yeah. Unless
Yeah.
you're, what's his name? Who am I thinking? Who's our crowd? One of the best crowd work geniuses of all
that.
time.
Nate Jackson,
No, he's old. Ugh, he's British. What can I
older
think of his
British
name right
guy.
now?
British.
It'll come to me by the end of
Yeah.
the show. But he actually will take, scenarios from the crowd, and I think he's the best there's ever been. But I'll
Yeah.
come up with that. Now you've trained in serious comedy spaces.
Yeah.
What was this?
I did Second
Second
City. Yeah,
City.
yeah.
Or in craft matters though. When you go train something like that, craft matters. It's not just getting up on. I mean, am I wrong?
No, I agree. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you
She's
think?
like serious.
Yeah.
What's
Craft
something-
matters.
Serious comedy.
What do you think? So people like the person you might have been an assistant to, who thought they want to do comedy, and they think, oh, this is easy, I can do it,
Mm.
and just think they're ready. What would you say the most common misconception is of someone who thinks they can do comedy?
Ooh, I think the most common misconception about comedy is pretty much that, like, oh, you just get up there and talk,
Mhm.
and that's something you see a lot, or especially from an audience perspective. I if I yell things out, that's helping you. Because I did a show Tuesday where it was like this British guy who was like, talk about silver, and we're like, what is that a thing right now? Like, yeah. And he got very mad at me because I yelled at him and told him I said, I'll kick you and your uncircumcised dick, and he got mad
Oh
at
my God,
me.
He
how
did
do you
not-
how do you handle with hecklers? I mean, do you get them a lot?
Not really, because I used to, but I was very mean, and then like I had a guy pull a gun on me, and I was like,
Whoa, was that in
yeah.
Birmingham? Sounds like
That was in
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
I was gonna say that definitely did not happen in West Hollywood.
They don't pat you down before you go in.
Absolutely,
Well,
absolutely.
it actually happened twice in Birmingham, so two different people. So yeah, after that, I was like, I probably should chill on being mean to people.
It actually reminds me of a
Yes.
story. You know who Scott Armstrong is in the wrestling world?
Yeah.
He was in Birmingham doing a show. This was years ago. And he was getting into his rental car. And a guy came and put a gun to his head, said, give me the car, or whatever. So Scott gets, it's like, whatever, take it. It's a rental. And then the guy who had a gun to him didn't know how to do push to start. So he made Scott teach him how to use the car before he took the car. And that is the most Birmingham thing I've ever heard of.
He's like, "Where's the key?
Where's the key?
There
Give me
is
the keys.
no key." It's like, there's. You just
Yeah.
push
Anyway.
the button.
You
my
mentioned
gosh.
social media earlier and how maybe it can be a little, confuse things. Do you think comedy is getting tighter because of clips? People are just clipping little, bits and pieces. Again, going back to Matt Rife as an example, because he was kind of coming up in the early
Mhm.
TikTok. Clips are what got him so famous.
Yeah.
Do you think that's been a
Yeah.
positive thing?
And have you incorporated more clips on your socials in that sense too? Like shorter, faster scenarios.
We have short attention spans now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've tried to associate or try to utilize clips more, but I've noticed that the things for me that end up popping the most are when I'm just like talking shit, just like in my car or on a walk. So yeah, it works sometimes, but it's like if you're trying to like promote a show,
Yep.
but it also can like, oh, this joke that I spent, so much time on and that I, found a good camera and all that stuff. People only, listen to it for X amount of time. So
They want the raw and just unedited at this point. I think that goes for a lot of social media too. It's like if it's too polished and perfect, they don't want it. They don't
Yeah.
think it's funny.
If it's too long, I mean, I'm a TikTok doom scroller. I'll be going through videos, and if I'm like 10 seconds in and I'm not popping yet, okay, we're just moving.
Exactly.
And I want to do better because also I do want to support these content creators out there and give them
Mhm.
their views and money, although I'm not getting any of myself. Never mind, fuck
Right.
them.
oh wow,
Wow.
that was like mid sentence. She just
I take it back.
I cannot.
Whatever.
What is okay.
We're off the rails.
Wow, Kayla.
I know. Give me my
Okay,
drink.
Yeah, she needs a shot. Maybe not even just the drink. We need to get
I need
you.
to try Martin's
we need to-
special.
I know, right? This is Martin's special.
We're gonna actually use these in a game in a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't have any cuties. I don't think.
Who are your forever favorites? Like who are
Ooh.
even
Oh, do you
older?
want to try it?
Yeah, I would love
try it.
that.
Go for
It's good. I don't know. Yeah, it tastes like college.
Oh.
Look, that's what I drank all through college.
Okay,
Tastes
wow.
good.
Thank-
It
yeah.
tastes like
sunrise?
it tastes like we should be on a beach
I know.
in Hawaii doing this.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know?
not
Oh,
the rainy.
no.
Did you already spill?
I did. It's okay.
Oh,
It's
boy.
part of the
Okay.
game.
Who are your forever favorites? Whether they're older comedians, newer comedians, people that you just came in contact
Yep.
with, like who are your favorites?
Ooh. I wouldn't. I think like there's a lot of classic Chappelle stuff out there.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, his new one that
Oh,
came
I haven't
out. What
watched
Yeah.
it
did you
yet. Is it
feel?
good? His new
I
special?
like it.
I
mean,
liked it.
Yeah.
He got a little, I think, political,
He does that.
but
That's
Yeah.
his thing.
I think he needed to.
Yeah.
I think for himself, he needed to do that. And so I still appreciate it, you know, but he's
Yeah.
always going to be the best.
I mean,
he's
he's good.
always going to be my favorite, honestly.
Seeing Ali Wong live also is like
Mm.
Big
fantastic.
fan of Ali Wong.
And I'm always a big supporter of my friends like Pap Johnson,
Kills it.
Mateen Stewart. But I think my Craig Robinson also is always great. Brandy Denise, you haven't heard of her. She has a special on Hulu. But my all-time favorite is Patrice O'Neill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since like you think since when?
So he died back in 2011, I want to say, but
Okay.
he always was just very his method of being able to win over an audience
Yeah.
after like pissing them off was incredible. So I got to see him live once in New York.
Oh wow.
And it was the day. Do you remember the two Corys, like Corey Haim and Corey?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it was the day Corey Haim died, and Patrice is performing at Comics, COMIX, and he was talking about the Haiti earthquake, and there was like another earthquake that had happened that year, and he was like, "Yeah, nobody cares about that other earthquake. It's like the Corey Haim of earthquakes," and like the audience. That was his first joke.
Just like,
It was literally this dude died hours before, but the guy was like, "Oh," and it just
he got
just
it back.
ripped it from there.
Would you say Patrice was that like who you saw to want to do comedy, or was a comedian even when you were a kid that you're like, I want to be a comedian one day?
Ooh, so I used to watch because I didn't think, growing up in Alabama, you don't think you can do shit for real. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so I would watch like Comic View and In Living Color and stuff like that,
Mhm.
but it never really, it never gestated to me like, oh, that's something you can do
Yeah.
until I was in college and there was an open mic and I just tried it out. And,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Were you a
That's
class
so
clown by like
cool.
nature? Was it something? Were you just a funny guy?
a little bit.
What
Like,
was high school Martin like?
yeah, I was
Were you a
big.
jock? Big jock?
Oh yeah,
Did you play
Chick-
sports?
Chick magnet getting all the
yeah, I
girls?
played a little sport called the trombone.
Oh,
I played clarinet.
Ah,
And I was a cheerleader.
Oh my God.
Well,
We
we
would've been
definitely
best
were rolling
friends.
in different circles.
No, I got along with band. Hello.
Got along
with band. No, yeah, I was a big band geek, but I was silly, and then I kind of figured out my funny like 11th and 12th grade, and that just kind of carried over. So I was like
Okay.
the funny black friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you go to a predominantly white school?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I did too.
Yeah,
I
think we
I
had-
was one of two, but we were both mixed, so it was one of us total. You know?
We had, I think, 17 black kids in my school.
And how big was your graduating, or how big was your school?
It was like a decent. Is it 1A? Is that what you call it when it's like kind of a bigger school? Oh, we were kind of big.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were. I mean, our whole K3 through 12 was in one building, and we were like 100. Like I graduated with 12 people.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah,
12 people?
12 people.
All of y'all could have done a speech.
Literally,
I'm telling you.
everyone was valedictorian that year.
I was valedictorian that
Of
year.
course she
Oh, wow.
Don't
was.
take that. One
Of
of
course she
12
was.
people. I was the smartest one in that class. Don't take that from me.
Oh my
We got off
gosh.
track here.
Oh, that's
Okay, so
funny.
what style of comedy do you wish audiences?
Wait, hold on. Before you get that, what's an up and coming, comedian that we're
Oh.
watching right now? Because I am curious.
Uh,
I think that Veronica
sorry.
chick is
No,
someone
good.
who's been great.
who?
The little Veronica girl, she's now on SNL, but she's really big on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I think she's got like this. She could be like a Kristen Wiig or a, she's kind of in that.
She's funny.
Yeah.
I think she's hilarious.
Dude, I would even say like some of the people I just saw in Birmingham, like, and even though like I came up with them, seeing them kind of rock it out, like number one, Roy Jr. I think is the funniest person in the world right
Okay.
now, and he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
You say
But
he's like one of the most underrated right now.
oh, easily.
Yeah.
But like he always has something new or something like
Fresh.
local or fresh or political or whatever. And he has a show on CNN right now, but he's like
Yeah.
so brilliant. But there's this guy Kenny Henson from Birmingham who was like really, really funny. And this guy Trey Moe, who when I saw him, he was like more of a like online comic, but like he destroyed.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm gonna
I love
sit and
that.
watch some comedy.
Yeah.
What style of comedy do you wish audiences understood a little bit better?
All of it.
All
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. The ones where they pay to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that baffle you still that people come buy a ticket to come see a specific comedian and then somehow get really pissed off at what the comedians are saying on stage? Like to me, it's just baffling to me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
no, it's that's but I think people just in some regard kind of want to be offended or want to be uh held to a different standard of like how
Hmm.
they are supposed to be viewed as an audience member. Like, no, that you can make fun of these things, but not this thing that's important to me.
Right.
And then we have selective outrage, and then there's a whole like it's so frustrating. I couldn't imagine being in your shoes sometimes, just having to like.
Yeah, it's like being on stage. When you walk onto that stage, what's the first thing you feel? Do you still get nervous? Or is it just like, you know what? I'm going to let the cards fall where they may and hope for the best. And I'm doing my best. Like, that's that.
Yeah, the way I kind of view it is like the worst thing people can do is not laugh.
Right.
And
That is really bad, though.
But
yeah, but
that is a
if you
terrible
think about
feeling.
it, the majority of your day is people not laughing, right? Like if you're in a conversation and someone's not laughing, you're not like, why are you not laughing
I am
at my
like
words?
that. I am. wondering what
I do overthink when I speak.
About what they're thinking?
Yeah.
Well, she has this thing. That's what do you call it? Your dinosaur laugh, whatever.
Yes.
So I think both of us laugh at ourselves before anybody else laughs. Is like this protection little thing.
Yeah.
We do it often.
And I
If you're
try-
around us enough, you'll see it.
I'm
Like, what are you
trying not
laughing
to
at?
do that anymore,
I think
but
it's
I'm going to do it right
adorable.
now.
It's like our little
I
crutch.
don't know. Yeah, I think it's like a nervous thing, a nervous tick for me.
I think you're always really funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're
Vice
welcome.
versa.
Thanks.
And you shouldn't cover up your laugh.
No, it's such a good laugh.
Yeah.
I know. It's just sometimes it's a lot.
No, it's never.
No,
it's never
this,
too
that's
much.
what people want.
I
It
know.
is.
I know.
think we should throw Vanessa on a comedy stage and like give
Yeah.
her
I
like a few
don't-
minutes.
I don't know. I mean, I think I could. I remember having to do an audition for a film one time, and it was all improv, but they gave us the scenario, the
Mhm.
scene, and it was basically this girl who was a pop star, and she was going to do her album cover, but she wore these pants that gave her a huge camel toe. And so my scene was like explaining to my record label, like, camel toes are in. Like, you want this on there. I promise you, like, blah, blah, blah. And I remember, like, I was like, dang, that's actually pretty funny. I was really proud of myself. I didn't book it, but I got a call back and I was
See,
like
they-
in the
they
running
thought you were funny
for
enough.
it, but I didn't get it, which is totally fine. But I remember being like, oh, and I researched camel toes. I researched
Oh, you went deep.
I researched like what it like. I was like, moose knuckles are in, guys. Like they're in, like just like, and it was so fun. And yes, I don't know. Maybe
I wanna
maybe
see,
one
like,
day.
I think we should
Yeah.
just bring this.
Maybe
thing
one.
back.
Maybe
You know?
that's my first
Well,
stand
maybe
up
a
is
place you
talking
could do
about
it
camel
Is
toes.
that
Yeah.
late for work?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
maybe late for work is gonna be the perfect place to do that. So
What is late for work?
for those
Late-
who don't
that's
know,
our-
late for
yeah.
That
work.
people don't. For those who don't know.
Yeah, Late for Work is the show Sundays at the Hollywood Improv, usually 9:15 p.m. Chris Burns is our head producer. Me and Mateen help out as well. Mateen usually hosts it. But yeah, it's Sundays at the Improv. Great show. Always a great lineup. And maybe you'll be part
I
of the great
think
lineup.
we should look into that.
Yeah, Kayla did our Netflix as a joke show. So
You
That's where I landed
did.
from. Where was I? I was overseas, like in France or some shit.
yeah.
Landed. I did my song that I still never really posted publicly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
It was
where you
when-
use
when a
my
Stan
little
loves a
shitty
woman.
projector. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I'm like, I need a projector. I did a song where I went through my DMs and pulled some of the most disgusting ones, screenshot of them, and put them in a slide. And we had a projector, and then I sang it to the tune of "When a man loves a woman, when a Stan loves a woman," and just read all of the, I should post it. I never did because I was nervous.
Yes, you
Because
should.
it was really inappropriate, but like it wasn't like I was saying these.
Yeah,
things.
you have
No.
honestly, it's funny because there's someone who sent me a DM like late last night about they're like, tell Kayla my brother wants to see her. And I was like, I'm not doing that at all.
What?
Well, you
Yeah.
just told me.
Oh,
so-
yeah,
And he's probably watching. So
Yeah.
thanks,
Yes.
Smart.
Sorry, guys.
All right, are we ready to?
No, we have a few more questions. I
Oh,
wanna ask,
I'm
though.
sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
like, I'm
She's-
so excited.
She wants
for-
to play this drinking
I'm
game
so
with you.
excited to play. Sip
Okay,
or
so obviously
Spill.
Late for Work, y'all just revamped it though. So what's different about Late for Work for people who want to come check it out?
So we got Sean Dickerson now working with it, and
Okay.
he's like a big promoter, and he you know, like just literally the vibe of it shifted like almost overnight. Different lighting, different mood. We have a DJ now. We have a liquor sponsorship.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
so if you want to come to the VIP,
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
get some tequila. Yeah.
absolutely.
And we also heard, I don't know if we're allowed to say this or not, we can cut it if not, but y'all had a very special random guest show up and do comedy this past one. Our friend was at.
Nikki Glazer?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if we were allowed to say. I know they took everybody's phones before she got up there.
Yeah.
She was like prepping jokes before the Golden Globes,
Yeah,
right?
she did her
That's
Golden
so
Globe set,
cool.
yeah.
When
That's
did you
really
did you know
cool.
she was coming this whole time, or she just like?
I knew, yeah, but
But the audience didn't.
the audience, I don't.
Right.
As far as I know, they
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah.
Have you met? Have you worked with her before?
I've done shows with her. I've met her a couple
Okay.
times. She's
How-
very nice.
She's so good.
Yeah.
She's just, I don't know. I just love her.
Yeah.
She just gets it.
She's, as far as roasting people, I will watch any roast she ever does, like
Yeah.
for the end of time.
She's very fluid too. That's the cool part about it.
What do you think it says about a room, like when comics like that feel comfortable sliding through and wanting to test out some jokes? Like for her wanting to do that at Late for Work, I think says a lot about you guys.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think it shows that, you know, there's a lot of trust that's been built up, not only with our show, but with our fan base and
Yeah.
with the people that come out and the audience that we try to curate. You know, even if it's like 20 people there, if it's 200, like it's going
Yeah.
to be a good time.
Absolutely.
Hell
What
yeah.
makes a comedy night feel special versus just stacked?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think what makes it feel special is just the connection. Because trust me, there's been rooms I've been in where it's like packed and, you know, they could care less,
Right.
or where the lineup is like
Mhm.
all headliners and they are like, yeah, but we want to hear about this or we want to see that. So sometimes it's just a matter of that connection, that
Mhm.
one moment, that spark that like gets it going from the top.
We'll definitely be at Late for Work very soon, and you guys make sure you guys check it out as well. And now Vanessa's over here just like, we got to play this freaking game with Martin. So we're bringing it back for the first time this
We
year.
are. I think that's why I'm so excited because we
Yeah.
haven't played this game in a very,
It's been a while.
very long
Yeah,
time.
we haven't.
really.
I don't know the last person we played it with. I mean, we'll sip on our own, but we don't really play this game.
Yeah, we sip. We don't even have to spill it. We just
So,
sip
like,
it. But you know.
So read the, and so this is sip or spill. Read the instructions, please.
Yes. Okay. So you must answer directly.
Okay.
If the question asks for a name, you must give the name.
Oh.
If you dodge, generalize, or reframe, you have to sip. Sipping is allowed. Judgment is silent but permanent. Are you
Alright.
ready to play?
They're gonna start.
sip,
They're not
or
that
spill?
bad. They're not that bad.
No, it's fine. I
It-
kind of give me the bad ones. I love these cards. This is so professional.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna order some more.
I know they've been through a
I
lot.
have been through a lot.
Okay.
Okay. You
Sip or
s-
spill. Let's start this game, folks.
Let me.
Oh, yeah, we gotta grab our.
All right. This was not that bad, so don't
no,
worry.
it starts easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's getting ready.
The city that humbles every comedian.
L.A.
Mm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're a bunch of assholes, huh?
You think over New York City?
I think L.A. over New York City. New York City, because I think it's kind of more known for stand up, whereas here
Okay.
is known for celebrities or
Mm.
fame rather. So yeah, I think like especially if there's a night where you're following someone famous, or there was one time the I forgot the guy's name, the kid who was like Coach Carter's son
Okay.
was in the
Mhm.
audience, and it was like my first time performing in LA, and I was like, I want to look cool, so I took my glasses off when I was performing, but I couldn't see a good goddamn thing, and he was like heckling me. But I couldn't see his face until afterwards when I put my glasses back on. And then like the next comic was like, "Are you fucking Coach Carter's son?" And started roasting him over that. And I was like, "Oh man, I wish
Oh
I'd
my
have
God.
known."
Yeah.
I was thinking about you took them off so you like weren't nervous. You didn't see who it was. Like you wanted to like blind yourself.
No, I was trying to
so-
look cool. I was like, "Yeah, this is different from my regular face." So,
That's-
so I've worn my glasses on stage ever since then.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You look great in glasses.
I know.
like it.
I love your glasses.
Okay,
you.
what's the worst bomb you've ever had on stage? And you knew within like 10 seconds. This was like, oh, this is gonna be hard to get back.
Oh, dude, when I got booed off stage for Cat Williams.
Wait, what? Tell the
So
story.
this is at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago.
Okay.
And it's like 6,000 people, and like just the energy beforehand was like something's off, like this is not going to be good, and I got asked to work clean. So I came on stage and I had like a little suit on that I got from H&M, and I was like dancing and stuff, and then I went into my first joke and I heard this guy go boo, and then I like tried to go to my second joke and it was like boo. Now there was like a rain of boos, and I was supposed to do 10 minutes. I ended up doing 3 minutes and 33 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you just like was any of that salvageable or just like is there a video of this?
I don't. I would hope not.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, there probably is, but I
We're
have not
gonna
seen
look
it.
it up.
No,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
I'm just
That
kidding. I'm
sucks.
sorry. Yeah, that's
No, I mean, but this is a while ago. But I got a good joke out of it at least.
Oh, good.
But
See, there you go.
yeah.
There you
And
go.
Cat was super cool. He was like a very nice guy.
Love that.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Cat Williams one day.
Okay, the most common lie comedians tell about their career.
That.
I'm a Netflix special is what Mark said.
The most common lie about their career, either that they're happy or
That's such a good one.
Yeah.
I laughed
Because
really
you
hard
laugh
at
a
that
lot that
one.
you're a happy person. No, most depressed people are the funniest people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or what I've learned is the people that are like super mean on stage are always super nice off stage, and the people who are like super nice on stage are always dicks off stage.
I feel like I know a couple I can. I'm not in the hot seat, but I can list a couple of those.
Yeah.
Who's a famous comedian who was way weirder or meaner than you expected?
Way weirder or meaner than I expected.
You didn't give us a name. Use the name. Or
Yeah,
can
you
say it,
have to
but
say
I
the name.
love a name though.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to think. Does it have to be a famous person?
Someone that people would know. I feel like
Ah,
because we don't have the
shit.
T, like
Who
Christy Elia, for example.
Yeah, we need the tea. You can't just give us some rando.
Yeah, because because I'm trying to think like everyone who I know that you would know has always been cool to me.
Okay,
that's
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah.
That's
if you
good.
if you have a name you want to throw out there, we can look him up afterwards. So, is there someone you want to say?
There is, but he's dead now, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
But no, I don't care because I didn't like him.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, then
yeah,
say it. He's dead.
yeah.
He's dead. He's gone.
Yeah, but there was a show. So I would see him out a lot, and like he was kind of like LA famous, but he was and now okay. It was his name was Big Mike,
Okay.
and I did a show for him.
He's a black guy.
Black guy.
Wait,
yeah.
I think I know. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah?
Wait, really?
I think so.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, but
We can look him up
he'd
after
booked me
this.
for the show, and so I went and did the show, and like he promoted me. It was on the poster. He kept being like, "Make sure you bring people. Make sure you bring people." So I brought like hella people, and then like he was just getting drunk the whole time. And as the night was going on, he was like, "All right, we got 2 comics left." And mind you, at that point, I'd been there for like 2 hours with all my friends. And I was like, and I noticed there was like 3 other comics that were there. And I was like, "Hey, I just wanted to check, like, am I still going up?" He goes, "Let me take a piss and I'll be right back." So he walked off, he goes to use the bathroom, he comes back and he like walks past me and he's like talking to some other dude, but he's like clearly talking shit about me. And so I'm not like a confrontational person, but I go, "Hey man, like what's, just checking what's up." He goes, "All right, you got 2 options. You can either square up or come back next week." And I was like, "What?"
What?
He was like, "Either square up or come back next week." Like, I'm not about to fight you.
Why would you? Why would you want to fight you?
But like,
what the hell?
Yeah.
sounds like
Okay, Big Mike.
sounds like drugs
Yeah.
to me.
Well,
I don't know,
he was
something
drunk.
was off.
Rest in peace, but
Yeah, but no,
also-
it's funny because like I told that story at the Haha Comedy Club. Like this is now like maybe a year ago, and his daughter does stand up now, and I didn't know his daughter did stand up. And she like when she mentioned her dad, I was like, "Oh, that's that guy I was just talking about on stage." She's like, "Yeah, he kind of was a dick." I go,
Okay,
"Okay,
good,
cool."
thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least
Shaking
even
it
his
up.
own daughter agreed
Yeah.
that he was a dick.
Yeah, but R.I.P.
That's-
Big Mike.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes,
I do. I feel like there were
RIP.
some redeeming qualities.
Okay. Is crowd work culture helping stand up or hurting it? And why? Example, Matt Rife.
You guys really like Matt Rife here.
This is a great example. To,
Yeah. I think it's that's tough. It's helped individuals who don't want to post clips of like their actual jokes, but I think it's hurt the rest of us that are just like writers or want to
Right.
just do, bits or just want to get through a 30 or 45-minute set without having to like talk to people.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you
right,
think? I mean, this is a side note, but do you think pre-written or just staying on track comedy is easier or harder than crowd work, or is it just subjective? I guess.
I think it's subjective because I can't just write out a set and do that exact set. I hate having to do that.
Yeah.
I usually have like a start point and an end point, and then whatever else happens.
Yeah.
And you have bullet points, obviously, but like sometimes
Like at the
you
the
just
show, you
if
just
like yeah, if
deviate.
you feel out the crowd, you're just gonna like let it go.
Oh, I don't even do bullet points anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
love.
I throw it all out at the. I used to,
Mhm.
and if it's like a show that's like a clean show or something like that, usually I try to
Sure.
curate it a little bit better. But typically it's like, oh, let me just fill it out and have fun.
See, that's the level. If I ever did comedy again, like that's where like I would want to be. You get booked for 3 shows a weekend. You don't have to like sit for hours figuring out what you're gonna say. You just go up there and you do your thing and you walk off stage.
Yeah.
That's the dream, Martin.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
What is blah, 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 blah. What is your least favorite city to do comedy in?
Oh God.
What city sucks?
What city sucks?
What city sucks? What the people stink?
I wouldn't say they suck, but like Portland, I always end up walking away making fun of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I think the last time I did Portland, I was
He
like,
hates Portland.
Is it because like of the people in the room or
just the overall like it
energy?
feels performative.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a joke now where I say like if you had a kid in like if you like a kid from your class who was like, I have a pet turtle, they all moved to Portland.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, just a weird community.
These aren't hard enough. I feel like I would start going off the cuff here because you're not
Do
slipping
it.
enough.
Okay.
Which one of your friends do you hate the most? Chris Burns, Mateen.
Both
Pat.
equally.
Well, how about this? Like a comedian who is more famous than actually funny in your eyes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh wow.
That's a good one.
Jamie Kennedy.
Like James Kennedy? Oh no.
No, just from Scream.
Oh, Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy. Okay, I was gonna say James Kennedy. That's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
Who's James Kennedy?
Oh, that douche from Vanderpump Rules.
I don't
Yeah.
even watch
he
Vanderpump
came
Rules.
up to us once in a bar and was like, I was trolling him because
We both
pretended
were.
like we didn't know who he was. Everyone knows who this guy is because he's annoying.
I don't
Then he
know.
like lifts up his shirt. I'm James Kennedy.
Yeah.
And he like touches her face.
Yeah, he like tried to show us his abs, and I'm like, okay, cool, bro. Like, I love that you
This is
work
a
out.
37-year-old man, by the way. We were at the Naughty Pig.
Yes, we
man.
were having just a good old time, and here he comes, and we're just like, no one cares.
No one cares.
And then he started telling us how much he makes per DJ set, and I was like, both of us were like, oh, okay, well,
you
like,
never watched that show, though, did you?
Yeah,
No,
but like it was
But I
so
believe you,
fun
yeah.
because both of us were
We're just
like,
trolling him. Like,
we were just
DJ
like, who, DJ for what?
You,
Like,
you were
where
in
do you
Vanderpump. I watched
DJ?
every season. You were in.
Yeah,
You were in that.
and he was so mad, but it was so fun.
But sorry,
Sorry.
Jamie. Yes, Jamie.
Wait, I'm gonna change my
Jamie
answer. Rob
Kennedy.
Schneider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I ask?
Oh.
Oh, you don't think he's funny? I could see that.
Yeah.
I think that era, there's only a few of them that actually think like Adam Sandler, amazing. Like you know, he's Adam Sandler. But a few of those comedians back in that era, I feel like probably are more famous and funny.
I thought
Yeah.
you were about to say Adam Sandler was not funny.
no, I
and
think he's.
gonna-
I'm a
I
big
was-
Adam Sandler.
I
fan.
think
Yeah.
I was gonna.
But that over the top
Get
comedy
up.
back then, it was just like ah,
Yeah.
in
Yes.
your face.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
making noises. And you're
Yes.
like, all right.
Yeah.
Why don't kids do this anymore? Like, because fucking the time has
I
changed.
know,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess you kind of answered this one. A room you walked into and immediately thought, I do not want to be here. Was that in Portland?
No. Dude, there was a show I did. I wish it was like in like East Hollywood, East LA area. And it just was like I hate. I was asked to go up early because I had another show, and they started the show mad late, and the lighting was terrible. And then like they finally turned the lights on like at the end of my set, and I was like, "That's when you fucking do this," and just the whole vibe was off. I was pissed.
As a
Ugh.
side note about also on that, I know for me when I would go to comedy shows, I didn't know who was on stage. There's something like women have a thing for comedians. How often are you like after you get off stage, you're getting propositioned by like girls that are or guys that are in the audience and want a little Martin?
Want a little Martin?
I mean, or both in both. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
want to have your babies and also you know.
Yeah, it doesn't happen as often. I think like 7 or 8 years ago, it happened a lot more. Because I think people were just a little bit more like, oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But I think now it's not as like frequent of like, oh yeah, I want to fuck that guy. I just saw
Really?
him. Yeah, there was I was at the Laugh Factory, and there was like a girl who was like kind of feeling me, and then I was like, oh, let's follow each other on Instagram, which I think that's on me. I should just got her number, but yeah, she did not DM me, and I was like, okay, well,
whatever.
She probably was waiting for you to DM her.
no, I did.
No, he did.
Oh,
She
you
didn't.
did.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
and she
should've done her
didn't.
didn't
Oh,
even
I
read
see.
it. Yeah,
I see.
She already
Ugh.
had a boyfriend.
she said she was single in the
Okay,
audience.
so no one who's ever said they were single was lying.
Oh,
Okay.
that's very valid.
I
point.
mean, I listen to enough true crime to know that's a lie.
Yeah.
I just have enough friends where I know that's a lie.
Welcome to LA.
Welcome to LA.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
a couple more.
Okay, one comedy rule everyone pretends is scared.
Sacred.
I'm sorry, sacred. I guess
We've been sipping
my
more at a-
sipper cup
Mhm.
is almost empty. And I am dyslexic, so there's that.
That's that.
One comedy rule everyone pretends is sacred, I'm not scared, but is actually bullshit.
Don't fuck other comedians. That's yeah.
That is bullshit.
Yeah,
Okay.
they a lot of people say like, "I would never fuck another comic," and then you see them all. It's
All
I feel
over.
like that'd be like a. I mean, I guess like anything, like in wrestling, people like don't fuck the other. Everyone's spanking,
Yeah.
everyone's swapping private juices.
Yeah, but we make that like into like a hard and fast rule, but like they're all
Really, I didn't know
fucking cool.
that.
Yeah,
Okay, interesting.
yeah. Every holiday party, you're like, okay, well now we know who.
Do like all the
they're-
comedians
Now
get
we-
together for holiday parties? Like, y'all,
Yeah.
I want to go to one of these. That sounds like so much fun.
Well, you have to do stand-up comedy.
I have done it before.
Well,
I've
how
done
many
one
times?
movie. I got a SAG card. So where's my
Yeah.
I do comedy one? So I get a comedy.
So where's
party
your
club?
ticket to the holiday
Where's my
party?
ticket to the holiday?
Yeah, next December you can.
Okay,
go.
we'll be here. Okay, last but not least, a comedian you respect, but you would never follow on social media.
A comedian I respect but would never follow on social
Or
media.
they're annoying, just didn't want to see them like.
You're like, damn, they're good, but like also like fuck off. I don't want to like
Oh,
see you all the
dude.
time.
There's but I know he's gonna see it and he's gonna be a little.
Well,
he's gonna
then you could
complain about it.
you could sip
You
and
could
tell us
sip because you
after
didn't
if you
sip
want.
all episode,
I know.
but I know the people want to know.
Fuck, because I know he's gonna make it a thing. Because I know he'll see it.
It's free will here.
He
All
took
right.
his glasses off, so
Let's
he's
go.
serious.
He didn't want to see us when he said it.
You know what? Fuck it. All right.
We're gonna do
So
it.
first
I'm
time
gonna
she's
sip
never
for that.
sipped the entire. You know what? Just sip during. it.
Just sip for that. Sip. That's
Yeah,
your.
Sure.
He's like, I'm still gonna tell you the answer though.
I love it.
Okay. How about this? I won't say his name, but I guarantee you'll figure it out by the clues.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he became like very conservative, like, but in a like weird way. And he unfollowed everybody. So he follows zero people.
I hate that.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah, don't make me a fan.
I just hate that.
Well,
That's
okay.
like, what are
Yeah.
you?
But I think anytime I've seen him on stage, I'm like, oh, this guy's funny. But I can't follow him.
Would I know who he was?
You've definitely met him. He used to date a wrestler who
Oh.
may or not be a friend of yours.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking
Yes,
about.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I want to know.
Well, after the
Okay,
show,
okay.
we'll
Yeah,
look at.
but I know
Off
him
the
well enough to
record.
know he'd fucking crash out about it.
Okay.
You know
well.
what? Fuck it, Jeff Dye.
Actually,
Yeah, well, if he wants to talk about it, we can talk about it. but-
Jeff Dye, come on the show and we can talk about it.
Yeah, and I like him as a human. I think he can be a sweet person, but I think he's funny. But yeah, his social media shit is like,
Okay.
Can't do
I
it.
totally get
Yeah.
that, especially when people are over the top when they're conservative bullshit and like that far direction.
Yeah.
I have to like at least mute them. I have plenty of friends that I have to do that too as well. So
yeah.
we can respect you, but not at the same time.
Exactly.
Well, that was fun. What do you think? Did you like being on Milk and Honeys finally?
Oh yeah, you guys. I don't know if I told you, but you guys are in my Spotify Wrapped like top
Are we?
top 5. Yeah.
You listen to us?
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
listen to our
God.
show?
Yes.
Oh my God, Martin! I didn't know that.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's really nice.
No, that's
I'm glad
like,
you were our first guest of the year.
I
No,
know.
I'm glad I
You've
was.
now been on all my podcasts.
Yeah.
My only guest on the first one. And now this.
Okay, Barton, tell us, where can people see you, watch you, support Late for Work?
And all of your
Yes,
guests.
Late for Work, Sundays at the Hollywood Improv. Follow me at Martin and Morrow on TikTok, on Instagram, on all that stuff. Also, if you're in the San Diego area, I'm at Madhouse Comedy Club on Sunday, January 18th. So
Great.
come check me out, get your tickets, and
That's
come
right
out.
after this airs. And one last thing before you go, just because we have to get this out since Vanessa hasn't watched yet. Heated Rivalry in 60 seconds or less. Let her know what it's about and why she should watch it, and everybody else.
Yeah.
Yes, Heated Rivalry is on HBO. It's a show about these two like rival hockey players
Mhm.
who may or may not get embroiled in a steamy affair.
Okay.
But it's like good, it's positive, it's sexy as hell. But a fun show. Like
Really
just a
fun
good
show.
like.
I
like,
can't wait.
Gets you hooked.
I can't believe you've never heard of it.
No.
Yeah. A lot of
I-
people have either never heard of it or it's like their number one show.
Right.
And I love like, man, like even my girlfriends who are married to their very straight husbands will sit and watch it with them. So it's not like one of these people are like, oh, it's gay and I'm a homophobe, and you're just like showing who you are. Straight men can watch it too. It's
Yeah.
a great, if you need to like look away for a little bit. I mean, I did not look away. I love it.
Started doing squats. So I'm like, I gotta get it caked up
Literally.
here,
Like, I
yeah.
gotta get my ass together.
Yeah.
But yes, go watch that. But anyway, Martin, thank you so much for joining us. It was
Thank
so
you.
much fun. Proud of you and excited to see all your success this year.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Hopefully we bring
you.
you back on. So
Yes.
everybody, thank you for watching. And
And remember, Milk and Honeys is still pouring the tea into the new year.
that's right. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.